finally watched the episode, Gar. Yeah, but you saw he came back.
It didn't help though. I didn't watch the special right afterwards.
Yeah, but Booska was in it. Not Hori was actually in it.
I thought we stopped calling Nakajima not Hori.
No, the Hori's actor was in it, but he wasn't Hori. So that's actually not Hori.
That doesn't make any sense.
Anyways, let's schwa it. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Ultraranger, the show where we talk about Ultraman's past, present, future, Godzilla, and all kaiju in between. I'm Ultralane.
The Godzilla part's been alive in a season.
I mean, we just finished watching all of Godzilla Singular Point, which good anime, good animation, and everything like that. But be prepared to hear a lot of fucking technobabble and scientific shit that you will not understand.
Honestly, watch the dub if you just want to watch it once. Because, like, that's what I've been doing. I've been watching a few over Discord. And then, to refresh myself, since we did a few episodes a week, I would go back and watch the dub. And the dub's not that bad. Yeah, Giant Bosch is the main character.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. One of the characters I'm like, I recognize that voice. But I don't know from where. And, like, did you ever watch American Dragon, Jake Long?
Yeah. Dante Bosco?
No, not Dante Bosco. The guy that voices his grandfather, he was the guy that ran the company that had the thing in the basement.
Oh, okay.
And that's the only thing he's known for.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, so that just must be his real voice.
Well, Godzilla Singular Point. You'll come for Godzilla. You'll stay for Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar just MVP of the whole series.
Where's the catastrophe? I'm the catastrophe.
Spoilers. Anyway, so this is a very simple episode. We're just going to be talking about episode, because like we're done Ultrasevens. No more of that.
Yeah, no more Ultraseven.
Thank God.
Dan went home.
That was a mix. Yeah, literally. Like we got a camera shot of him going like. That's so stupid. I wanted him just standing there on the sunset.
Look at her. He's run.
No. He's running home.
He's running home.
So we got episode 47 of Dyna, Farewell Hanejiro. You know, the episode we were going to talk about, and then Gar just couldn't bear to watch because he didn't want to see his favorite character fucking leave.
And we'll get into it in just a moment. But yeah, we're also talking about episode 48 of Dyna.
X.
The bomb.
Bomb.
The bomb. And, since we didn't really have a place for it, but it fits into the continuity, it's the V-Cinema, The Return of Hanejiro.
Yeah.
But I guess we should just jump right on into this.
Yep.
Ultraman, Dyna.
With, like Lane mentioned, Farewell Hanejiro.
Yeah, so we were supposed to talk about this, like, the last time we were talking about Dyna, because it was in the watch docket, and so like I watched it and I was like, oh, that was really nice. Like, oh, Gar's gonna have a hard time watching this, and then I went up to Gar when we were about to record. I'm just like, so did you watch it? And you're like, no, I couldn't bear to. We'll talk about we'll splice it with the Return of Hanejiro and talk about Hanejiro stuff. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's just like I honestly thought I wasn't gonna get so emotional about it, but then I got super emotional about it. Like, this episode made me cry for a half an hour after watching it. It doesn't help that they just gave him a meow like a cat. Like, he meowed like a cat.
No, then they had to ruin it with him going like, Asuka! And I'm like, oh, great, now they actually got him fucking saying the shit. So, interesting thing about Hanejiro, he's a fucking god, apparently. Or at least, like, you know, like, theoretically speaking, like, rhetorically, he's a god.
He's like a legendary
Metaphorically, he's a god.
He's like a legendary Pokemon. because so
No, he's not a legendary Pokemon, he's a mythical Pokemon.
Oh, right.
He's like Jirachi, Celebi, Victini, Shaman.
Like you can only get them for like a limited time offer thing.
Yeah, that's why like if you ever try to find Hanejiro anything online, you're not gonna find it, and if you do, it's butt fuck expensive.
I do have a vinyl of Hanejiro waiting for me in Japan.
That's cool.
Like I just need to ship it here.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently this UFO comes in with the alien race known as the Fabulasians?
Fabulasians.
Fabulasians?
It's Fabul and Asian.
Yeah.
Fabulasians.
Fabul? Asians?
Fabulous Asians.
Fabulasians.
I mean, Asians are fabulous, so.
Yeah. I mean, they gave us Ultraman for crying out loud.
So, according to one of them, they're a very, very peaceful race. They don't mean to inflict harm on them. But the other one's kind of a bit sussy. Something's off about the guy.
Maybe we shouldn't have given him the thing titled the Demonic Rock.
Yeah, so they have this fucking, like, rock that, like, basically just brings out, like, the worst in you. And then you're just aggressive and you just want to kill everything.
Yeah. They're very Alien Bolton in... Like, they are a huge Alien Bolton homage. Because I look, like, you know, if you think of it, you know, their backstories are the same, in which the Boltons came from a destroyed world because of nuclear war.
Yeah.
These guys had to leave their planet because the other neighboring planet collided with theirs.
Yeah.
God,
that must have sucked.
Yeah, they're all tiny on this spaceship like the Boltons. But the Boltons were only 6 million. Here they have 8 billion.
Hey, yeah, they live in like a microverse.
Yeah. And, yeah, but unlike the Boltons, where, you know, oh, we don't want to live with you, like, we don't want to live with you, we want to take over the planet. These guys are like, so, pack up your things.
And get the fuck out.
And leave. You got 24 hours. You know, just no rush, 24 hours. Pack up your stuff, we'll microsize you all, and you guys go find another planet to live on.
That's great.
Okay.
And so then, yeah, they see Hanejiro, and they're like, oh my god, it's our god, Mukit!
It's a Mukit.
It's a Mukit.
What? It's a lost species on our planet.
But they're gods. So, like, yeah, I think they just see them, like, metaphorically as gods.
Just it helps us bring peace, which it makes me wonder about how, like, is it because, like, pets give you unconditional love?
Yeah. It's maybe it did something. Maybe there's like legends where like, you know, oh, it fed their people or something like that, or it caused like a rainfall when it was like a drought or something.
Yeah, but I honestly think that may have just been it though. It's just it brought peace. I mean, yeah, when I'm with my cats, I feel at peace.
Oh, when I see Kelly's cats and their dog Crypto, it's just,
with all that unconditional love, they don't care what you've been up to today. Hey, you want to pet me? You want to love me?
They'll be mad at you for like 1 second, and then the next minute they'll be like,
yeah, next 5 minutes they'll be like,
play ball with me.
Hey, you gonna feed me?
God. Also, the Hanejiro has a fucking website.
Oh yeah, we found that out in the episode 46 of Dyna.
Yeah, he's got a fan site.
He's got
like he's very popular among kids. He's got merch. Kids send him fucking letters and stuff like that, and like actually we see him like typing on the fucking computer, and they're like, oh look at him, he can type. Yeah.
Yeah, because according to they did establish that Hanejiro does have an intelligence of a kindergartner.
Yeah, so I learned how to use a computer when I was like 5 or 6.
In which Mai brings in her little brother to give flowers to Hanejiro. It's really out of nowhere, especially when you realize that was her real little brother.
Oh wow!
Like like.
You know, the brother just wanted to meet like the cast and like Hanejiro and see Ultraman stuff. So she probably just asked the writers, hey, can we like somehow write my brother into this? And they're like, yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah, because he's never brought up again.
Yeah, it was just an excuse to bring her brother onto the set.
Yeah, and it's like he uses his real name.
Yeah, I want to see Ultraman Dyna.
Yeah.
Like kidnap Karya or Oscar or something?
Yeah, when Karya and Koda went out and investigated them, the 2 aliens knocked them out. Like 2 aliens still have names. Yeah. They were just known as like A and B, or Red and Blue.
Yeah, it was like those other 2.
Yeah. which they knocked them out. They took their forms and they put Koda and Karya on their spaceship.
Fucking great. They just like show up in the fucking parking garage or whatever like that.
Hey, well done, Force Lightning.
Yeah, no, that was great that they like, because again, like I like shows when like the home base is attacked, because like it shows like the greatest example, and like I've been watching clips of this, like okay, like G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra. Like that is a guilty pleasure fucking movie. I don't care what anyone fucking says. I think it's a fucking badass movie. Fucking Cobra just comes in, or fucking
Storm Shadow and Destro.
Yeah, the Baron, whatever, Baroness, whatever like that. They all just come in. They just fuck up their base and they fight in the base and shit. And it's so cool. So I love when that shit happens. That's why I like the Battle of Hoth and Empire Strikes Back, because I like the Imperials just found their base and they're like, hey, we're gonna fuck you guys up so you get the fuck out. It's great because it brings more tension.
Because you realize that they have to not only watch out what they're fighting around, because I'm not just gonna be hacking and slashing away at my own base while fighting.
No, you don't want to do that.
But it's also the tension of like, if they win, we got no place to go.
Yep.
But
but then eventually it's just solved with, okay, well here's your god. Go fuck off somewhere else. All right, cool, no problem. We got our gods, so whatever.
Well, because Hanejiro showcases to Asuka when he transforms into Dyna, because the blue alien, he has the demonic stone in which he grows giant size, gets battle armor.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
Hanejiro tells him, hey, hit the rock. That's his weak point. Hit the rock. In which, like, he takes the rock from him and he just shrinks. He doesn't kill him or anything. He just shrinks him back down.
Just shrinks him back down.
And he goes back onto his ship, in which Karya and Koda, of course, escape through Hanejiro's help. Because Hanejiro shows the other aliens, they mean no harm. They even help me. Look, I have video feed.
I have a website.
But even the TPC saw, like, okay, 2 of these guys just came into our base and took out our entire internet.
Yeah, we need to rework their fucking security. But yeah, so then like the stone's destroyed, and they're like, okay, we're not using that shit again. It's like, okay, well we're gonna go take Hanejiro with us, and like Asuka's like super fucking sad, and it's like, you're gonna come back, right, Hanejiro? And he's like, wait, say it. I'm like, fucking god.
You know, if this was like a new gen show where they show the host inside the Ultraman suit, you know Asuka is probably bawling his eyes out, knowing that like Hanejiro's leaving.
Isn't like next year like the 25th anniversary of Dyna?
Yeah.
Watch, we're gonna get some kind of Hanejiro fucking thing.
I want a Hanejiro plushie.
Like a 1-to-1 scale, like fucking electronic one that goes like and actually moves and stuff like that. God, flies around in horrible CGI.
Oh no, probably won't do that. But I like a little phrase that Captain Hibiki said to Asuka, because Asuka's really bummed out since.
Oh well, yeah, because he found it. What made it worse too was the credits just show like where they first meet him, and like that's gut wrenching. Like that's a gut punch. Like fuck.
I just love how every episode that focused on Hanejiro was written by the same guy.
Which means he probably thought of the character.
Yeah. Hideyuki Kawakami.
Yeah, so Hibiki says, with every meeting there's a parting. That's life. But when there's a parting, there's also a reunion. And, I mean, there is a reunion.
Yeah. So it only happened 5 years later.
Yeah, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
But no, this was a really good episode. It was very hard, like,
it's very
heartwarming.
Gut-wrenching.
Yeah, if you really like Hanejiro, rip your guts out. At least he didn't, like, because I always thought, like, it was one of those things where, like, because, like, you know, there's those stories where, like, there's a cute creature, but it's meant to be, like, this giant, like, monster of destruction, and so it does, and then they have to, like, destroy it to, like, save the world, but they remember back when it was, like, this cute little fucking innocent thing. Like, I thought that was what was going to happen, but I'm glad he didn't end up becoming, like, a horrible monster.
You mean how, like, when Master Shifu needed to fight Tai Lung, but he just saw the little kid that he was? And then Tai Lung literally freaking hits Shifu so hard that he now has to walk with a cane.
It's like Kung Fu Panda is such a fucking good series. I need to watch the third movie still.
Oh, it's now on Netflix.
I know it is, but I want to watch it with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? This episode also reminded me of a Pokemon episode from like Master Quest, I think it was. Like it was during Johto.
It was like a spin-off show, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was like while they were in Johto. Professor Oak needed Bulbasaur to take care of like the Pokemon that are on his like property.
Yeah.
And
Ash's one.
Yeah, and Bulbasaur gets crushed underneath all this rock and dirt and such. He lives, of course, gets Pokemon, but Professor Oak tells Ash that we sort of need Bulbasaur here full time. Oh, I see. And Ash gets upset about it because it's like, well, there goes Bulbasaur on my team.
No, but the worst still was fucking the Butterfree episode when he had to get rid of Butterfree because he had to go mate, be with his kind. That was the most heartbreaking thing ever in fucking Pokemon.
No, the worst thing ever was in Black and White. They did that again with Butterfree, where they find a Caterpie that's Ash is trying his hardest to help this Caterpie become a Butterfree in time so it can leave with its friends. Oh man, when it starts to leave as a Butterfree, Ash is he's broken up about it because he's like, damn, I just did it again.
Yeah, no, because Butterfree was his first Pokemon he ever caught. So imagine you had to get rid of your fucking first Pokemon. How fucking heartbroken would you be?
Yeah, we gut wrenching.
Yeah, I would not want to give my Slowbro up to anyone. Fuck you, it's my Slowbro. But yeah, so episode 48, Damo Shite X. I'm not even fucking just the bomb.
The bomb.
Bomb X.
Bomb X. I think that's the joke that since they're aliens, it's just what's the bomb? Do you know? Okay.
So, I almost forgot. I forgot to watch this episode, but then Gar's just well, we have time. We'll put it on. I was like, okay, so we put it on, and I'm glad I watched it. Oh my god, just. So there's this bomb that's in this mole kaiju or whatever like that, the subterranean monster Mogadon.
Yeah, a mole.
Yeah, which
it had big googly
It had these
eyes.
weird giant blister pimple things on it, but they looked like googly eyes. So you thought it had these big giant stupid googly eyes, but then it had these little red eyes because moles have little tiny eyes.
Yeah, but that's funny when they knock it out and it lands on the ground. It still looks like it has giant googly eyes.
Yeah. So it ate a bomb.
By accident.
And so it's super fucking irritated, and so apparently this bomb is gonna go off if they don't stop and go inside it and deactivate it. But then they just keep showing these shots of everyone dying from the bomb, and the worst was when so you have this guy who has a wife and daughter or whatever that, very happy family man.
Musashi.
Yeah. And so they show this one where it's they show the bomb. They show two scenarios where the bomb goes off. First one, it shows his wife and daughter being disintegrated, and it's oh fuck. And then they show it a second time what happens if the bomb goes off. And so you see Dyna by the kaiju, and he's and he just fucking gets blown up. All the Super Guts team gets blown up, and then you see the entire Earth fucking blow up, and it's just god damn.
Because he cuts because he's I'm not sure if my superior told me if there's ever an emergency, cut the blue wire, in which Hayate's in this episode from Tiga.
Yeah, good old Hayate.
Yeah, Shin Hayate, in which he asked Musashi, he's what if your boss was just saying, kamikaze yourself with the blue wire? Oh shit, so I should probably cut the red wire. And he cuts the red wire. Then that's when the second bombing, the second explosion goes off. That's oh, we did it.
It's like that episode of Lupin, Pat, where they're I can't remember what the whole context was, but it was they were in the same scenario, and then a chicken or something hit fucking Kyrie or whatever his name was, and it's yeah, he gets hit by this rooster and he explodes. Ah! And they show the same thing 3 times.
Yeah.
It was so fucking stupid. Cut the blue wire. Cut the blue wire. What are you talking about? They're all blue.
Oh. Why can't you get the colors right? Oh, did I forget to tell you? I'm colorblind.
Can't be a fighter pilot if you're colorblind. I love that movie.
Well, yeah, Musashi, he has a loving daughter who likes Kaiju Booska. He has a loving wife.
Yeah, so we'll get into it with the Return of Hanejiro special, but fuck are they milking Booska in this fucking episode? Plushies, merch, And then like Musashi goes into this shop where like you can buy like random like toys and stuff like that.
He just chucks a package.
Yeah, he chucks a package to the guy at the fucking counter, and I'm like, first off, no, don't do that. Have you ever seen Ace Ventura? Remember the beginning when he's like disguised as the fucking parcel guy? And he's just picking up you do not do that. That's the worst example. But like, there's like Hanejiro merch, and like there's a giant like 1-to-1 scale Hanejiro plushie like we were discussing that we want super badly, but like obviously that's not real. Like the only thing that apparently they made was a vinyl.
Yeah, that is I confirm that they're the only toy of Hanejiro that we actually got from the Dyna toy line was a vinyl figure. So that tiny doll plush that he was holding in his hands, yeah, that's not real.
Yeah, it's like a prop.
Yeah, the other thing right beside him was the prop, the flying prop.
Yeah. And then like you can see like other like Ultraman stuff in the background
you see
too.
King Ghidorah.
Yeah, you see King Ghidorah. You see like Dyna like model kits like at the counter.
Yeah, you see Tiga vinyls.
And then there's a poster of just like all the different Ultramen, and I'm just like ha 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 ha, because kids aren't gonna notice that, but adults will.
Well, Tiga did acknowledge, one episode in Tiga did acknowledge Super Rat Productions exists in the universe.
Yep. But yeah, so this guy's an alien and like disguised as a human, and he's a bumbling idiot.
Where are you doing the?
Why are you pouring his tea? Oh, I have brown tea eyes, so I might as well tea. What about your photocopies, though? You see, like, this all these copies going out. Oh my god! He spills fucking tea, just, like, starts, like, fucking fumbling around. And it's
can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? Oh, sure. And one of his coworkers is like, you guys go do your own work.
You're too nice.
You are too nice.
That's me at work.
Same.
Like, whenever I'm at work, I just, like, anytime anyone asks me for, like, a favor, I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, it is revealed that, like, a year ago or something, like, before this episode, before this show, I want to say, the alien known as Chadabean.
The Chadabeanian.
Yeah, the Chadabeanian. He planted a bomb on the Earth because he thought it was a dead planet where there was no life. Guess again. He bumps into the real Musashi, and then the real Musashi died.
Yeah.
So his wife and kid were looking for him. So he took his place by putting his mind into Musashi.
Yeah, he transfers consciousness into the human body, and then his alien body just wasted away. And so, like, you see, like the wife obviously expects the worst, like, oh, my husband's dead, but then she sees him just, like, pop up, and she's like, dear?
And I feel like she knows he's an alien. Because, like, throughout the episode, she never says that she always refers to him as an ordinary human being. Because I think she's just lying to herself. That my husband's an ordinary human being. He is not an alien.
Also, she'd have to question why has his behavior changed all of a sudden. Why is he like all clumsy and stuff? Maybe the original Musashi wasn't clumsy.
That could be it.
Because like when you've been with a person long enough, you know that person to a fucking T.
Especially when you have a kid and marry that person.
Yeah, which their daughter Nami, she's cute.
She has
Kaiju Booska stuff.
She has a Kaiju Booska thing. Just put a fork in.
Spatula.
Yes, it was a spatula.
Spatula.
Eat your breakfast, Booska.
So Hayate captures him and then brings him in. And he's just like, hey, you have to help us fucking deactivate this bomb because it's your problem. And he's like, okay. So they knock the kaiju out with like a maneuver or whatever like that.
Sleeping gas.
Yeah, sleeping gas. Which I was happy that worked.
Yeah. They did a cop out thing where it's like, oh, we're gonna make it think we're doing this, but then we're gonna get in there and do that.
And then we got like a cool POV thing where it's like they have to climb into its mouth, so like we actually see them like climbing into its mouth or whatever. That was pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, like apparently with the last episode they didn't really have a budget for the spaceship of the other aliens.
Yeah. Chances
are that budget went into the like interior work of this episode.
Yeah.
Because they went inside of they're in their Musashi and Hayate are in the kaiju's throat because that's where the bomb is located. In which it wakes up even though it still had more time to sleep according to the sleeping gas thing. So Asuka goes in as Dyna and literally pins the kaiju to the ground. And it was like sort of is like, okay, guys, get your work done. I'm pinning this guy down for 3 more minutes.
And then yeah, so like they deactivate him. They deactivate the bomb, thankfully, and then like they get spit out by the kaiju because the kaiju sits up. Should have been dead. I don't care. They got shot out of a kaiju's mouth from like whatever distance how tall he is onto the solid ground. They're dead. They're paste. I don't care. They have some broken bodies.
Probably some broken bones here and there, but no, they did.
Yeah. And then like the Musashi does like the nice like humane thing, and like looks over at Dyna. He's like, Dyna, he ate him by accident. He was just irritated. Don't kill him. And Dyna's just like, okay. Shot of him like running towards him like, I'm fucking gonna kill him.
But just, I guess, don't kill him equals, I'm gonna toss him into space.
Yeah, just throw him into space. How do you know if he's... Oh, you're gonna love it up in space.
Oh, you're gonna love it up in space.
You can't breathe, it's cold up there.
It's cold outside, there's no kind of atmosphere. You know, you're all alone more or less.
And then like the wife comes up and it's like, oh, why'd you make him do that? Like, he's just an ordinary man, an ordinary like family. And Hayate is like, I'm sorry.
You're right, he is just an ordinary
but
man.
like Musashi needs to leave.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he was gonna take him back into space.
Yeah.
Then he's just like, oh damn, I lost the alien again. I'll go check Pluto. Bye.
We'll see.
So like, all right, bye Hayate.
Never see you again.
Is he showing up in the finale? No. Goodbye.
Alright, bye. See you forever.
This is the last time we ever see you.
Yeah, so this is a really good episode. And then Nami wants like a birthday gift or something like that, and it's like, well, you know, I'm trying to get you a gift, but then like, see your gift, a bunch of fireworks go off, and like, it's like, oh, there's your gift.
Oh yeah, he didn't get and then Musashi got promoted 3 times at work.
Yeah, like the one of the coworkers is just like, yeah, 3 times you're gonna be this guy, and then like the manager, and then the general manager. Wait, then what would I be doing?
Did I get a promotion?
Yeah, that was funny. But no, overall good episode. So I'm glad I got to watch it. And I almost pretty much forgot to watch it.
Yeah, Musashi here, he would actually go on to be another dad in the Ultra series.
Oh.
Yeah, in which he is Yujiro Haruno, who is the father of Musashi Haruno, aka Ultraman Cosmos.
Oh my god, that's why his name is Musashi.
I have a feeling they probably.
Yeah, because you know what? I kept hearing that name, and then when watching the episode, I was just like, I kept thinking of Cosmos.
Well, what are the odds?
Man, I want fucking Cosmos to come out on fucking Blu-ray or DVD or whatever the fuck it's coming out.
It'll be DVD.
God damn.
There's no Blu-ray of it in
I know,
Japan.
But still, come on.
It would be like if they released Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on Blu-ray.
Yeah, it would look bad.
Not only would it look bad, what's the point? It wasn't filmed in high def.
That's true.
DVD's the highest quality you're gonna get.
Fine, I just want DVD Cosmos. I just want to watch all the Cosmos.
Think of it this way: when Mill Creek does do it, you'll get all of it. All 65 episodes, all 3 movies.
I still need to buy fucking Mega Monster Battle. I want that whole series. I need to watch all of it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, so now we are finishing off this episode with the return of Hanejiro.
Yeah, so speaking of Cosmos, the year was 2001. Not only did Cosmos appear, but it was also the franchise's 35th anniversary. And to celebrate that anniversary, Tsuburaya Productions released a trilogy of V-cinemas of the first 3 Heisei seasons. So in January, you had Ultraman Tiga, the revival of the Ancient Giant, which is getting an official release when Tiga comes out on DVD, because we're not getting Final Odyssey because Take Me Higher was in it, and Johnny's is being dicks about it. So the Final Odyssey is sort of stuck in like financial, or not financial, but in like legal pursuit.
Yeah, I saw a shot from Tiga where like, because there was a guy like on Twitter or whatever like that, it showed like a picture of like Daigo in front of like the Giants of Light, but his back was behind it, and then there's like an edit or something in like something else more recent where they chopped him out of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, but it's just the back of him. You don't even know it's him.
Nope, can't.
It's so dumb.
Oh yeah, that entire agency is dumb.
Oh, but they could get him for a fucking Tiga figure art commercial.
Which apparently that figure art, much like with the block renewal, has some problems. Yeah, let's just say paint chip issues. Maybe Bandai should have did some more of that. But anyways, in March they released Ultraman Gaia. Once Gaia again. But we're
Well, I was trying to say that fucking 5 minutes fast. What's Gaia again? What's Gaia again? What's Gaia again?
But yes, we are talking about the second installment in this trilogy, Ultraman Dyna, The Return of Hanejiro, which was meant to be sort of a finale to Dyna, but then very last minute they decided to change it to be set before the finale.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's before the finale.
Yes.
Oh! So that's what we're talking about now.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
But that was their plan. But then they're like, no, that'll ruin the ending to Dyna. But apparently they were hoping to make a Dyna movie. And then it's like, oops.
Oh no, we did get the Dyna movie with not Tegan.
Okay, a solo Dyna movie.
Yeah.
Because this...
Oh, we got that. It's called fucking Origin Saga.
No, we have that. It's called Ultraman Saga.
Yeah, it's an Ultraman Saga. It is thanks to Ultraman Saga and Ultraman Orb the Origin Saga is the reason why I was interested in Dyna in the first place, because they showed him off as this fucking awesome badass Ultraman, and I was just like, hey, I need to see fucking more of this guy. I want to see his shit series.
Watch us just be both disappointed with the finale. You'd be like, hey, we at least know he's in this.
I mean, I have some thoughts about things to say about Dyna when we actually talk about it, so.
But yeah, we saw the complete edition, because there's standard version and the complete edition, which the complete edition was split up into 3 parts. The first part being a Q&A session with the cast, because remember, this was filmed 4 years after the end of the show. So let's see, wait, 89 to 99, 99, 2000, 2002. It's 3 years since the end of Dyna, in which they're all like, yeah, we're doing more Dyna. But I do sort of like the thing that Joe Ordera did, as like, he mentions that while filming the show, you know, as of my private life, I had to go through some unfortunate events at home and lots of other stuff, because, you know, we both found out he's the son of Shotaro Ishinomori, and how his dad died in '98 while he was filming Dyna.
A year after you were born.
A year, literally 1 year after I was born, Shotaro Ishinomori died.
How dare you, Gar.
I'm sorry.
Took away the creator of Kamen. Imagine how Kamen Rider would have been if he was still alive today.
Oh,
I wonder how the Heisei era would have started if he was still involved in it.
probably like black focus.
I feel like more serious too.
More bugs.
Like Kuga and Nagito were already pretty like fucking
Up there.
violent shows. They would have been more violent with the Shinomori at the helm.
But yeah, part one's only like 14 minutes long. You know, with the cast talking about like, oh, what's your favorite episode? What did you like about this? And then it sort of recaps a bit of Farewell Hanejiro, and that leads into the second part of this V Cinema, which is the actual V Cinema, which was like 47 minutes.
Yeah, but like, this just felt like a long episode. It was it.
So yeah, where do we begin with this?
Oh my god, just... Well, first off, Kaiju Booska's in it.
Yeah.
And some other fucking thing. Like, apparently this is, like... It was like, okay, we've talked about Booska before. Booska's basically like the Barney the dinosaur. Or no... You know what? Big Bird. He's the Big Bird of Japan.
66, yeah.
Yeah.
Came out in the 60s. Yeah, he's definitely the Big Bird.
He's fucking Big Bird. Have you ever seen fucking Brazilian Big Bird?
Yeah, how he's blue.
Cool.
And how that's apparently interconnected with actual Sesame Street.
Yeah,
world.
like he's like his cousin or something.
Yeah, like all the other versions of Sesame Street around the world, they're all interconnected as like one giant thing.
I was more of a Sesame Park fan. Yeah, so we see Kaiju Booska, and then Hori, but it actually is not Hori.
That confused me a lot. I'm like, oh, Hori, that's odd because I didn't see in the cast that Hori was in this. And I looked at the casting again. Hori's not in this, but his actor Yuko Masuda's in it. But apparently he's playing his character Daisuke Tonda from the 1999 show Booska. And that's why Kaiju Booska's here.
So it was promoting the show.
Even though the show ended in 2000.
Yeah. It's just for people to fucking Leonardo DiCaprio me.
So I guess that show was interconnected with Ultraman, Tiga, and Dyna then?
I guess so. And then...
Even though that show acknowledges that it's a sequel to the 60s show?
Yeah.
Oh no, I've gone cross.
You know what? It's like fucking... It's like fucking Oren Pierre Alfonso and what's-his-face showing up in Saber. It's a little cute cameo being like, oh, remember that? Those guys? Wow!
Remember Nev? Goodbye.
Buy your stuff.
Buy her
So
stuff.
watch your fucking mediocre-ass fucking special.
But yeah, Booska's voiced by Yasuhiro Takato, who was Artemis in Sailor Moon, Principal Nezu in My Hero Academia.
And apparently Tarantula in Cure Major.
Yeah, he was Tarantula in Cure Major. I'm like,
because I listened to the voice, I'm like, I know that fucking voice so
like I listened to that voice, I'm like, wait a minute, isn't Booska supposed to be female? And I looked into it. The original actress who voiced Booska passed away in '99, so he's technically the new voice of Booska since '99, which is fine. He's not being the voice of the role, and I think their new voice for Booska works more. And why are we still talking about Booska when this is a Hanejiro thing?
Because Booska's fucking super weird, and every time I see him, I can't help but not pay attention to him.
He literally sticks out like a sore thumb.
Or no, I can't help but pay attention to him.
I can't. But just
Gar, put up a fucking just close-up face of Booska. Bam! Booska! Ba-Booska! Ba-Booska! That's the name of this episode. Ba-Booska.
Ba-Booska.
You know, just remembering that freaking Among Us clip. I'm gonna say like Ba-Booska! 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 Yeah, Ba-Booska.
Ba-Booska.
It's just gonna be like the Mickey Mouse like those old classic cartoons where it showed like the circle with like the Mickey Mouse head.
Oh yeah.
But it's Booska's head. Yeah, you thought this was all about Hanejiro? No, that's all about fucking Kaiju Booska.
You know,
Which you should get a fucking vinyl of Kaiju Booska.
there is a new vinyl of Booska out there. But anyways, the Faba, the Faba aliens, the Faba Asians.
The Shabadami and
Oh no, not that one.
Oh yeah, the Faba Asians.
Yeah, the Faba Asians.
So apparently there's this. They brought this robot.
Oh no, not them. This other alien race from planet Dehabado sent like Dehado. Denado.
They brought this creature to Earth to like combine with something else to like become this ultimate life form and destroy all of Earth and all of its life forms. So they brought down like this android.
Yeah, Android 1Z.
Which I'm gonna say was probably my favorite part of the whole fucking thing, because there's this one scene where like Asuka like the android appears before Asuka. And she just beats the fucking shit out of him. Like she's doing like wire work, flips and kicks and stuff, and it's pretty fucking awesome to watch.
And since this is a V cinema, we can show blood.
Yeah, it was really good choreography, I gotta say.
It she like not even giving Asuka a chance to actually like fight back. She is just beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, it's like in that fucking Brave special or one of the it was in the Brave special when fucking Pamu got fucking shot.
Yeah.
And then, that's how he's not in this special as X-8 because he got fucking shot in the hospital.
But yeah, she sends the absorption monster Awon, and which, I wonder what the subtitle absorption monster. I wonder what it does.
Yeah, so it like lifts its horns up and then just absorbs attacks.
Oh, you got a Spacium Ray? Absorb.
And then when he combines with with this thing to become 1Z, it can not only like absorb attacks, but it can bring them back or turn them back.
It can amplify them
It can
as
amplify
well.
them, yeah.
How do we know that? Because the Majidans are back.
Yeah, remember those 3 fucking wacky aliens we've already seen 2 times now in Dyna? Yeah, they're back. And I will admit though, it was pretty fun seeing these guys again.
Oh, it's just with all of our resources and powers, we were able to create Mini Gara.
Mini Gowron.
And he's just like the size of a keychain. It's like, we will rule.
Hell yeah.
Like Alon shows up and like, you know, some of the super guts are in the jets and such. Karya and Mai are out like getting people away. Mm-hmm. It's just like you see the trio run towards super guts, and then their leader's like, wait, That's Kari, isn't it? Let's run. Run the other way. But then it leads to like a 5 to 6 minute like.
Just remember these three? This is that guy, and their leader. And I'm like,
to quote Team 4-Star, how do you remember the parts that you weren't there for?
So like, because like we already knew these two guys, because like those 2 episodes of Dyna with those three, like they stand out fucking in my mind. Because I remember because they made such a big impact.
Gee,
So like I don't need a 5-6 minute fucking recollection of remember these guys? Yes, I do. We've seen them twice already.
Gee, I wonder who wrote this.
Oh, the same guy who wrote those episodes?
The same guy that wrote the trio.
Wow.
And Hanejiro.
Yeah.
So I guess this was sort of him, like, stroking his own ego of like, hey, this is what I brought to Dyna.
I mean, that's what you would do if you were in directing and writing.
Oh yeah, I would bring in my own things that I brought into my own show. Or
Why is Arkman showing up in this? Because I can!
Because I can. Shut up.
Shut up.
Hey, why is this guy here? Because I want him here.
Because he's essential to the story. There's a multiverse. Thanks, Marvel.
No, man, if anything, I would have Galaxy Avenger show up. I am the Galaxy Avenger. I come from space.
So these guys are like, it's super funny. So they go back to their apartment or whatever like that. And like, it's like, guys, like they get a call and it's just like, yeah, you guys are aliens? And check the TV. What? Put the TV on. Oh, boop. They're wanted, so they fucking just get the fuck out of their apartment. And like the landlord's just like, rent! Give me rent!
Where's my rent?
You get your rent when you fix the damn kaiju!
You get your rent when you beat the damn kaiju!
You beat Dyna!
But yeah, they find this giant egg thing and they're like, hit the button.
Gee, I wonder what's in the capsule.
The capsule opens up. I'm just like, it's my boy.
Yeah, Hanejiro's back.
It's my baby.
So apparently the Faba Asians were trying to warn Earth about like the invasion or the attack. So they sent Hanejiro because they were like, oh, we can't get there, we're too busy.
It's a one-way trip as well, so hang on to him.
Yeah, bring him until we come back. Hang on to him. So yeah, they get the message too late, obviously, and so then like Asuka tries to like shoot this like device out of the android's hand, but she's like, "Ha! Joke's on you! I am the combination.
I am the key." Gross. Shut up.
So she fuses with the kaiju and then
won.
becomes 1Z.
1Z.
Which it's basically just. It's cool looking. It actually has like a humanoid form, but then like it's just her in it being like ha 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 ha.
Honestly, I prefer the first design of it.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah,
Both of them were alright.
I mean, the generic dragon beast.
So yeah, so Dyna tries fighting it and he ends up getting gooped, turned to stone.
I'm not sure if I need to put a Brazzers logo on there or something.
Maybe a sensor bar.
Maybe a Schwab.
There you go. So Dyna's out of commission.
Yep. Great. We were already ripping off Ultraseven with the blonde android. Now we're ripping off the 7 assassination plan by having him freaking crucified, or by having him freaking turned to stone. He'll be executed the next morning.
So the 3 aliens they decide to work with Super Guts because they're like, oh, we're supposed to defeat Dyna. We're not letting this fucker defeat him.
We're the best aliens around. You guys tried to invade and you lost. And you see Nakajima twice.
Yeah, twice. That was funny.
Because Nakajima was not even looking at them, just twice.
Dumbasses. So then they figure out a plan where it's like, oh, we'll just throw our mini Gowron into like 1Z's head because he has a little tiny hole that you can like put something in.
Radio signal.
And just destroy him from the inside. So then what they do is they get Hanejiro, they launch Hanejiro into the thing to drop the Gowron into it.
That was just picking up the Death Star. Instead of the lasers, it's Hanejiro. just the Death Star explodes after you see Hanejiro go for the hole.
I'm surprised Nakajima didn't notice that. Like, you see like Hanejiro looking at Dyna who's encased in the rock, and you just hear him go, Asuka.
What?
And then everyone's just like, who the fuck's Asuka?
Even Mai's like, I know my hair is different, but where's Asuka?
Also, Captain Hibiki did nothing.
He just stood around, did nothing.
Just stood around.
He's not even in the base because, you know, we finished filming the show 3 years ago. We're not going to rebuild the set for one beast in the month.
Just talking about TV. See, like, him putting on his costume. Comes out with the rest of the cast season. Still fits.
What? Oh, I get that reference.
Yes! Go watch Black Widow on Disney Plus now in theaters.
How about no? How about we wait until it's...
Hanson's trying to sue Disney, and I'm like, ha! 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 You can't fuck with the mouse. Mouse fucks with you.
But yeah, just Hanejiro flies into the tiny little, like, 10-centimeter hole. And it's just like, Hanejiro, you see Hanejiro eating peanuts? We're gonna need your help. But yeah, it shoves the tiny Garon in, and Garon starts destroying one Zed from inside, freeing Dyna. Everyone's all happy. And it's just like, yeah, we did. Like the leader, Majin, he's like, yeah, we did. He hits a switch because that's how he was controlling Garon from the inside.
Yep. Realizes
he has full control of one Zed.
Super funny.
But it's like just
huh?
The perfect comedic timing of like. He moves the lever again. The monster's arm just goes straight up. Guys, come here. What? We have control of the monster. Then Dyna just black holes it, and it's like, oh, there it goes. It's gone.
And then yeah. So I love that Dyna just defeats him by putting him in the black hole because hey, Miracle's fucking busted.
Yeah, I mean, when no black hole.
So then, like, literally, Asuka doesn't get to see Hanejiro until, like, the last fucking shot. He's just in the hospital, wakes up, sees, like, a cute nurse. So, oh, is this Seven?
Oh, no, that's, Shinjo's sister.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm like, look into cast. Yeah, that's her.
That's her. But yeah, then Hanejiro shows up and, like, and he's like, Hanejiro! And so, yeah, he gets to see him in the last shot. And I'm like, that's stupid.
Hey, imagine if you were on your deathbed, you woke up and your best pet was there to see you alive, and it was just like, hey man, let's hang out.
And that's it. So, like, it was fun special, but it was just like a long episode.
It was just a very long episode. It felt like an episode that they had a script for, just lying around.
I feel like this was like the final Hanejiro thing, because I feel like the guy wrote Farewell Hanejiro, and he's like, no, it's gonna make the kids sad. No, we need to bring him back.
Apparently, that was a part of the plan, though, of the original script. Hanejiro was going to come back, but then, you know, again, they decided, no, this can't. No, we're not gonna ruin the finale of Dyna. So it's gonna set right before the finale of Dyna.
Yep.
In which there is a third part to this 3-part thing of like the cast basically saying like, thank you everyone for watching Ultraman Dyna. Make sure to check it out on video because this was before DVDs and such were mainstream.
We can't watch it yet though because we haven't watched all of Dyna, so we don't deserve that thank you message.
Oh yeah. Not yet.
But yeah, so that's it, and then the next episode will be the finale of Dyna. That's it!
Yeah, the final episode of Ultraranger. At least in season 4.
At least with me.
At least with you as my co-host.
Yeah, but I'll show up for guest appearances.
Yeah, I still need to figure out how I'm going to do Trigger. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Pull the trigger! Pull the trigger! I fucking love that theme song.
Anyways.
I'm sorry, we might get copyrighted because that was too perfect.
Oh. But anyways, this has been Ultraranger episode 168, Ba-Booska. And we'll see you all next time for the grand finale
of Ultraranger and Dyna. Schwa for now.
Schwa for now.